Greetings, fellow Whovians. Welcome to another Doctor Who episode review, and today we're going to look at the Robots of Death. So, here we go. The Doctor and Leela arrive via TARDIS on Storm Mine 4, a large sand-crawling miner vehicle used to gather valuable minerals from a desert planet brought to the surface by powerful sandstorms. They find the vehicle has a minimal human crew that oversee the menial work done by numerous robots, which are divided into three classes: Dumb, which cannot speak; Vog, which interacts with humans; and Super Vog, that manage to hear the robots. The Doctor and Leela arrived shortly after the discovery of the corpse of one of the human crew, recently murdered. The Doctor offers help to find the murderer and prove their innocence. During the search, Leela comes across D-84, a dumb that is able to speak. Say what? The investigation is cut short when two more of the crew are found killed, and the Doctor and Leela are secured. However, crew member Pol is doubtful of the Doctor's or Leela's involvement, and when Pol finds Commander Uvanov standing over the corpse of yet another victim, he allows him to go free, convinced that Uvanov was guilty. Gee, you think? The vehicle's engines go out of control, threatening the crew, and they find the ship's engineer, Borg, appears to be another murder victim. The Doctor helps to regulate the engines to get them out of danger, while Dask stays behind to repair the damage to the controls. The Doctor and Leela continue to investigate the murders, but the Doctor convinced one of the robots is behind it. Leela takes him to meet D-84, and D-84 explains that he and Pol were planted on the vehicle as a precautionary measure against a robot revolution that may be initiated by Taran Capel, a scientist that had been raised by robots and with delusions of power. D-84 joins them to search the vehicle, and they discover a secret laboratory where the other robots have been reprogrammed to kill humans. Dun dun dun! Suspecting that Taran is aboard, the Doctor requests all the humans to meet them on the bridge. However, Dask refuses, and reveals himself as Taran. He shuts down all the robots except those he had reprogrammed, excluding D-84, and orders Super Vog SV-7 to start hunting down the remaining humans. As Pol and D-84 help to protect the others, the Doctor and Leela return to Taran's workshop and find a damaged robot with Borg's blood on it. The Doctor surmises that Borg had realized the threat from Taran and attempted to sabotage the ship on purpose to end Taran's endeavor. The Doctor uses the spare parts to construct a deactivator that will shut down all the robots at close range, and then instructs Leela to hide with a canister of helium gas to use when Taran returns. Taran is lured to the laboratory by the Doctor and D-84, and D-84 sacrifices itself to use the deactivator to shut down SV-7 and itself. Aww. Taran begins to give orders to the other robots, but Leela opens the canister, causing Taran's voice to become high-pitched and unrecognized by the remaining robots, and they advance and kill him. The Doctor helps to shut down all the robots and revert Taran's programming. After asserting that Pol and the others are safe and help is on the way, the Doctor and Leela take their leave. Well, that was interesting. And it looks like some continuity protection, some outside references here. This serial marks the final appearance of the wood-paneled secondary TARDIS console room. The audio story, Empathy Aims, gives a possible explanation for its loss. This story reveals the Doctor's immunity to the vocal altering effects of helium. The Doctor explains this by saying to Leela, 2 hearts, respiratory bypass system. The BBC Books spin-off novel Corpse Maker by Chris Boucher is a sequel to this serial, as is Robophobia, a 7th Doctor audio play by Nicholas Briggs. There's also the independently produced Caldor City audio plays, not featuring the Doctor. Early titles for the script included Planet of the Robots and the Storm Mine Murders. Russell Hunter was allegedly cast against the intention of the script, which played that Commander Uvanov should be a physically imposing man, much in the mold of an 18th century sailing master. David Collings, who played Pol, previously appeared as Vorse in Revenge of the Cybermen, and will later reappear as Maldron in Maldron Undead, as well as an alternative incarnation of the Doctor in the Big Finish Productions Doctor Who Unbound audio drama Full Fathom 5. Huh. Pamela Salem, who plays Tooze, had previously voiced work in the preceding story, The Face of Evil, and will later appear as Professor Rachel Jensen in Remembrance of the Daleks. Salem had been one of the actresses considered for the part of Leela. Huh, that's cool. David Bailey, I'm pretty sure I messed that up, sorry, went on to play the Celestial Toymaker in the audio plays The Nightmare Fair and Solitaire. Huh. The murder plotline owes a great deal to Agatha Christie, notably 10 Little Indians and The Mousetrap. The Santa Miner was derived from Dune. The treatment of robots in this serial has many intentional nods to Isaac Asimov's 3 Laws of Robotics. The villain in the story is named Tarwin Capel, which is a reference to Karel Čapek, who was credited with first coining the word robot. Huh, cool. Ivanov's name is a reference to Isaac Asimov, while Paul is a reference to science fiction writer Paul Anderson. The script several times refers to robophobia, the irrational fear of robots, as Grimwad syndrome, an inside joke reference to Peter Grimwad, a production assistant who directed some of the film's scenes in the episode. Grimwad had frequently lamented that he was always working on material involving robots. Yeah, I kinda get what he's saying. So overall, this is a pretty interesting story, and, well, as far as the robot story goes, it's a pretty darn good one. So, overall, I give The Robots of Death 4 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, join me next week as we take a look at The Talons of Weng Chiang. So, until then, this is Hoovian Queen saying, "Oh my Gideons! When I say run, run! I've arrested polarity of the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo!" Bow ties are cool, fences are cool, and Stetsons are cool.